you can feel the
Yo,
vibes. Got me in the mood.
deal,
Me and my eyes
back
on the
with
skies and
another
the truth. I'm
episode
feeling
of
blue.
Strictly Spade.
Like fuck it,
I believe this is episode 7, maybe episode 8. I missed y'all. Know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing too bad myself. Shout out Arkham. Shout out Arkham. You feel me? One more time on my gang. Feel me? Shout out the gang as I always do. Strictly Dope-ish on Instagram. Sleazo Experience on YouTube. Feel me? You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe now if you haven't already to my channel. Feel me? The gang channel. All that good business. I got here another reaction video. This one is from the LOL Network, the stand-up channel, which y'all know is by Kevin Hart. He got his own network, his own YouTube, and all that type of shit for comedians and his platforms and all that stuff. But this one, he was going around to like different cities, different states, and basically just bringing out some of the talent, some of the comedians from each city that's on their way up. And me being from Detroit, Michigan, you know, I had to go to, you feel me? I had to pick the hometown. Feel me? The Motor City episode, you know what I'm saying? See what the fuck going on out here. I wanted to watch some funny shit, so, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Let's see what the fuck going on. But yeah, like I said, it's from the LOL Network channel right here. And this one is called Kevin Hart Heads to Motown, Heart of the City, LOL stand-up comedy. So, without further ado, let's jump on into it. You know what I'm saying? No need to waste no time. You feel me?
What up, though? Your boy Kevin Hart here, live in full effect in Detroit, Michigan, better known as the D. Let's talk about Detroit for a second. We can talk about the legendary Motown Records, which is right behind me. Or we can talk about the bad boys themselves. I'm talking about the Detroit Pistons, NBA legend. How about comedic legend Tim Allen? Or Keegan-Michael Key, Heart of the City is bringing the laughs to Motor City. You're in for a treat tonight, people. We're gonna have a good time. I may dance, sing, do a little.
That's crazy. I didn't know Key from Key and Peele. If y'all know them, familiar with them, I didn't know that he was from Michigan, period. Let alone Detroit. Is he from Detroit? I gotta fact check that. But, feel me? Another notable, what's dog name from Big Mama House 2 and from Lottery Ticket? Brandon T. Jackson. Who else? My nigga Tony Roberts, funny for sure. It's a couple other names. I'm gonna drop them right here. But yeah, it's some talent out here, man. People from here naturally funny. I ain't gonna lie. We be going through so many obstacles and so much crazy shit in life. See so much crazy shit here. Shit so fast. You gotta grow up fast. You gotta be funny. You gotta laugh away the pain. Pun intended, because it's Kevin Hart. Gotta laugh away your pain. Feel me? You ain't got no other choice. You feel me? But yeah, let's get back to it.
Something special. I may record an album. I'm not. The comedy game is a grind. It's gritty. To get to the top, you gotta go through the underground. I'm talking bars, small rooms, strip clubs. Travel with me and my boys as we spotlight the hottest new comedians in the country. My name is Kevin Hart, and welcome to Heart of the City. With some very talented comedians that are going to represent Detroit. Alton Boogie Williams, Mike Jeter, Jeff Horst, and Jay Bell. In Detroit, how long have you guys been doing comedy?
13 years.
13 years.
This chose me. I didn't, I found a way to, you know, make money doing it. You know what I mean? It's like, this is actually an art. This is actually, you know, because I didn't know. I just knew what funny was.
I personally feel like you can't teach funny.
Right.
I feel like either you have it or you don't. Do you guys feel the same?
You can't force it and you can't fake it. Like,
Right.
you can't fake being funny. You can
Especially right here in Detroit, they'll tell you, man, that's not funny.
Right.
Thick
I can
skin,
believe
you
it.
gotta have it.
I can believe it.
This crowd slaps people. I don't know if you heard the history.
Jiggly keys and stuff.
We'll see you in
Real shit. Gotta have thick skin. Gotta be able to take it and dish it. Pause. Here, man, they get gritty here. Niggas know what it is in Detroit. Really, gotta be funny. Gotta be funny, and you gotta be able to take a joke or shit can go from 0 to 10.
the parking lot,
Yeah. What about the comedy scene here in Detroit?
I like a lot of the there's a lot of independent shows that have been going lately, like at a recycling center or ice cream shop. So I feel like there's never ending amount of stage time around here, especially if you're not judging the room, then you can go up.
The people love comedy here. Are the comedians close? Are you guys
man, it's a
tight-knit
fraternity.
group?
You want people to succeed because if they succeed, that puts Detroit even further on the map.
Okay.
Look, you represent Detroit comedy.
That's dope.
So you go out there and you bring it. You know
dope
what I
as
mean?
hell, man.
Yeah, this the D.
Was there ever a moment where you guys were like, you know, this ain't it?
No.
This
Oh,
ain't
man,
it.
this is all I have. This is like, I don't have no plan B. You know them eggs in that basket? They all in that basket, brother.
Right now.
If that basket break, I'm gonna be out there washing cars or something, man. This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
What I really like and respect, I mean, the love that you obviously have for your city, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
There's a sense of urgency for you guys to bring attention to Detroit. You want to bring that light and you want it to shine. And so I think you should seize the moment. Make the best of it, all right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Dope.
What's going on? Growing up around Detroit, I went to school with a couple of white people, and
First guy, white guy. Let's see if he funny, man. Jeff Horst. Shout out Jeff Horst. I'll put his shit right here.
so went to school with the type of white people that didn't know they were white. You know what I'm talking about? One guy used to wear FUBU. I had to be like, listen, buddy, that's not for us. Or by us, actually. He'd wear do-rags and wave caps. I'm like, our hair doesn't even do that. He's putting Murray's grease in his hair, holding a Diane brush. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what those last two things are. For that joke, I just Googled stuff only black people mess with, and I'm joking, kinda. So there's actually some racial profiling that happens to white people in Detroit too. I'll tell you guys about it. Let's say it's me and a black friend of mine. Somebody wants to sell him some drugs. They approach him completely normal. Just, hey, what up, man? I got some kush. Yes or no, they'll go on with their day. Not until he looks at me. Oh, white boy. Oh, white boy. I got those pills, I got the powder, I got the crack, I got the heroin, I got the acid, I got the ecstasy, I got the oxycontin, I got the angel dust, I got the molly. First of all, you didn't say weed once. Should have been an option, I feel. And did you say Molly? What does my cousin have to do with this? I'm confused. I like learning about history and different cultures, and I learned something about white people. I learned that we invented credit, and like taking credit for things that like maybe you shouldn't have, and. This is how it started, I think. I think like one day we saw another race with some really cool invention, and we got a little nosy, and we were like, hey, who invented this thing? And they were just like, well, it doesn't matter who made it. What matters is we can all use it and appreciate it. And we were like, oh. Well, if it doesn't matter who made it, let's just say white people made it. I'm gonna write white man on the bottom of this, and we've used this logic for many inventions in history, like, I don't know, like rock and roll, Jesus, you name it. And,
Facts right there. He's spitting. I can't even hold him up. That ain't even a joke. That's dead ass.
and that logic is kind of how white people got to this country. Like one day we were like, hey, Indians. And they were like, who's that? We're like, it's you guys. Hey, Indians, whose land is this? And they were like, what? Nobody owns this land. And we were like, oh. Well, if nobody owns this land, let's just say white people own this land. As a matter of fact, you need to get off my land. I'm gonna tell you guys a story about the first time I had sex with a black woman. Why are some of you laughing already? No, it wasn't a Make-A-Wish. Like what? It was. I'm kind of insulted. It was two adults that wanted to do grown-up stuff. Shut up. Listen. You're laughing too early. Anyways, she asked me, she said, have you ever had sex with a black girl before? I was like, no, I haven't. She's like, oh, you don't know what to do with this black. Excuse me? Because I really thought I did. You know what? I had a game plan. I'll share it with you. I was gonna treat it exactly like the white. Thank you guys very much. You guys have been great.
All in all, Jeff Horst, he was spitting facts. I do like that. But out of 10, mild love 5.
Hey, look at my face.
Okay.
No.
Let me tell y'all how What Up Though could go wrong.
This is it.
There they go.
Whoa.
I'm looking for y'all. Where's y'all at?
Who's at the gym?
Yeah, it's working out.
Somebody lying.
Where's that Coney Island? Yeah. Eating chili cheese fries. They good over there.
It's an unnecessary lie. It's stupid. Guys, we got a gig tonight. Here, hold yours.
For stand-up?
No, ain't no stand-up. We're gigging. I mean, we got a show. We're performing. Do you know where we at? Look around, man.
Yeah.
Guys, this is Motown. This is Studio A. This is where legends were made, okay? All I'm doing is following the blueprint. The name of our group is Hart and Them.
Say that.
We're called Hart and Them.
Who?
Hart and Them.
One more time.
I'm Hart.
Yes.
Y'all Them.
Nim.
Hart and Them. Wait.
Nim.
Hart and Them.
Nim.
All I need for y'all is just to hit me with a two-step, right? Because basically people there to see me. I'm the shine. But if I can get y'all to do this.
But you don't sing.
You don't know what a man look like when he in him now.
Get it now.
Huh? You don't know what a man look like when he in him now. No, I said a two-step, Harry.
Okay.
I don't want that. What you doing? I don't need that.
Okay.
Harry, look at my face.
Okay.
No. I want you to do this. That's all I need.
Maybe
No. Okay.
One and two.
Let me see how suits. I don't even think that they the right. Let me see them. Let me see.
I need mine tailored because
Just give it
I
to
like
me.
mine cut.
I'm gonna find me a different in them. I don't want you no more. You out the group.
No, wait a minute.
'Cause y'all know
I need a vest in there too.
What up, though? What I'm talking about. This Detroit. We from Detroit, right? We might as well let them know a little bit about Detroit, right? We be looking for that Detroit hat, right? That's like our tribe, right? We don't know the team, but we know that hat, right? Let me tell y'all.
Shout out, bro. Out in Willis. Let's see what he got. Play his shit right here, too.
Oh, I'm in LAX, right? I see the Detroit hat in the distance. I'm like, is he too from the tribe of the D? Is that my brother? Right? I beeline over to the guy, kicking over babies. Watch out, bitch. Like, you know, I get over to my man. I'm exhausted. What up, though? He told me some. Hey, how you doing? I said, this. fake ass Detroit mother like that. How you doing? What you mean? That ain't how we talk. So, I just had a little son. Get out a round of applause, bro. Yeah. Appreciate it. But you ever wonder how you could tell the difference between a cute baby and an ugly baby? Cute babies make you look stupid. Cute babies make you look stupid off top, right? As soon as you see the little thing, you like, oh, look at it. Look at it. What he do? Did he do it? Right? Not ugly babies. Ugly babies get full sentences. Full sentences. This how you know. Look, I was in the maternity ward. You know, my son was born. I'm just sitting there, just watching them and stuff. And so they wheel the babies in because, you know, they don't want you touching, breathing on them and stuff. Them ugly babies, even the cart was ugly. They come bringing the baby and it was like, and they don't be happy at all. They pull that cover back like they revealing the body. They be like, and then the ugly baby get full sentences like, well, you know, bless his heart. Bless his heart. There he is breathing. You know? Not the cute babies though. Cute babies make you look stupid. They make you sound stupid. You can't. I don't care if you a thug. You like, here, hold my gun, cuz. Look at your baby. Look at your baby. What you mean? But I don't like the plans my friends have for my son already. I just don't like it. You know what I mean? They like, man, he gonna be on all the hoes, man. I'm like, I don't want my son on all the hoes. This is not the mission for this little boy. I heard something ridiculous. My friend picked him up. I can't wait to get Shorty out on the block. Like, what? Shorty not about to be out on the block. Building blocks, learning blocks, like Jesus. Real talk. The other day, speaking of my son, I was changing him, right? And I'm changing him. You know, baby's got layers on. He got the onesie on. He got the bib on, the diaper on. I had to take all that off. So I'm like, dang, I ain't got no hands. What am I gonna do? I took the bib off. I'm like, where can I put this? I just threw it on my neck. Yeah. Changed, took the onesie off, took the diaper off, and I stood and looked in the mirror, and I was like, that ain't bad. You ever in the summertime like want to put 2 t-shirts on because that under one make it look a little thicker? Like this look thick with the under one, right? Right? If I didn't have that, it'd be low, and then that bird would be, you know, I can't have that bird peeking out. Let me get that hefty boy right on. You know what I'm saying? And so it gave me a great idea. It'd be too hot for that other tee, right? Came up with a new invention, y'all. The I'm not that hot tee. And pretty much all it is this bib right here. But you put it on. What? Well, y'all. It's the I'm not that hot tee. First thing they gonna ask you is, ain't you hot? Ain't you hot with them 2 t-shirts on? You like, not that hot. That's where the t-shirt come from. I'm Boogie, y'all.
What's up then, bum?
Solid. I'm gonna say 6.5, maybe 7. He had props and shit. It was decent.
Coming up.
Get some Pop-Tarts sliding on our stomach, warm them up. We're down like that.
What up, dog?
I am a father, man. I am a dad.
Shout out J Bill.
I love my children, and I will do something my mom and dad never did. I will tell them the truth. Tell them the truth, y'all. Because it's messed up when they get older and they find out Santa Claus ain't real in the 11th grade. It ain't good. Me and my son watching TV, this during Christmas time, he was like, Dad, you think I can get that bike? I said, probably not. Because your dad's a comedian, I'm not Kevin Hart, so. But I need you to be a big brother to your little sister and make sure she has a good Christmas. He looked at me in the face and said, sure, Dad, no problem. Come on. Because I told him the truth. Now, we continue to watch TV. He gonna ask me another question. He said, Dad, can I ask you something? I said, what's up, son? He said, did you ever have a messed up Christmas as a child? Come on now. I told him the truth. I looked him dead in the face and said, hell no, my parents took care of me. ain't never got the bull you about to get. It is what it is. You can't pick your parents. I'm sorry. He walked away like, I hate you, father. I hate you. When you go to the gas station, just be careful. Watch your surroundings. Because you got to pay attention, man. Some of these people come up to you and they be on some bull. This one dude going to come up to me like, okay, I'm a different type of dude. Whatever pump I pull up to, that's how much I put in. If I pull up to pump 6, well, $6 is going in. I messed around, pulled up to pump 12 and had to think real fast when I talked to the attendant. I said, let me get half of 12 on 12 because that's all I got. I come back outside, it's the dude leaning on my car like, I said, sir, can I help you? He said, yes, with $2. I said, brother, I don't have $2. I just put half of 12 on 12. Is there anything else I can do for you? He said, how about we make a wager? I said, that's like a bet? He said, very good. I said, forget you, I can comprehend. I said, what's the bet? For $1, I can tell you how many kids your father had. I said, what? I ain't never seen you at no family reunion. All right, what's up then, bum? I got real disrespectful. Old homeless, old house keys having ass. You tell me how many kids my father had. He looked me dead in the face and said, none. Your mama had them all. Give me my $1, thank you. I was like, you son of a bitch. You got me. Yo, man, thank y'all so much. Detroit, I love y'all. What up, those squares, kid?
Wasn't that funny? 5. He get the same as the white dude.
How many parents are in here? Round of applause. Yeah, man. Look, man, my little 9-year-old, super smart kid, man. As brilliant as my daughter is, the one thing she hasn't been able to pick up on.
Shout out Mike Jeter, one of them.
Is when the door is closed, to knock, wait for someone to tell her to come in. She hasn't picked up on that. What my daughter does is she'll knock, then she'll kick the door in like she's the Detroit police. Now we gotta cover ourselves up stuff, cause we kinda get into some freaky stuff in our bedroom. Like we'll get some Pop-Tarts sliding on our stomach, warm them up, you know? We're down like that. We don't want her to know what we're into, you know?
Pop-Tarts is crazy.
So it causes a lot of consternation, man, a lot of problems in my bedroom, man, cause we can't get it in like we want to. But early one Saturday morning, I didn't hear my daughter upstairs rustling about. So I'm thinking now is the perfect time to get it in. So this is what I did, y'all. I turned over, I shook my wife, I said, hey, babe, why don't you wake up and let's make love? And we did, right? Hot monkey loving was in effect, right? We were peeling wallpaper. You know, bang, 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 and a headboard against the wall. It was beautiful. We even got the ceiling fan to spin the other way because it was a love vortex, you know? And then all of a sudden, pow, door kicks open. Now there are Pop-Tarts flying everywhere. And she's like, Daddy, I heard a tiger in the house. I like a tiger in the house. Man, what did that tiger sound like? Daddy, it sounded like. I was kind of feeling myself, to be honest, at that point. I was like, yeah, girl. You did hear a tiger in the house. But Daddy got that tiger by the tail. Daddy got that tiger good. So you don't need to worry about that tiger won't be back here anytime soon, right? And my daughter goes upstairs to watch cartoons, and I was like, cool, and I'm feeling myself. Like I said, I go to my wife, I said, hey, baby, you hear what she said? She said, it was a tiger in the house. A tiger, right? My wife goes, yeah, man, a tiger, right? You're the king of the jungle. So, no, I don't think that's a tiger, baby. I think that's a lion. She's like, so was your ass, because you weren't that good. I was like, ooh. Next. Mike Jeter, I appreciate y'all. God bless.
He was funnier than the other two. I'm gonna give him a 7. Cool 7.
When we said that we were coming here, I thought it was dope as hell to really come and just actually amplify what you guys already know. And a lot of talent comes out of this city, and you know what? It was a must. So thank you guys for coming out tonight. Let's give a round of applause to all the comedians we saw. Come on, guys. Very, very funny. All right, I really, really enjoyed myself tonight. I hope y'all did. Goddamn, put on for your city. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much.
Our name is Hart and them. Hart and them.
We them. And I or
Y'all them.
We the
Y'all.
them. But who sing?
I sing. Y'all them. I'm doing the singing. Y'all nimming.
Them?
Stop. Stop.
All in all, cool video. Shout out Kevin Hart coming to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Giving these niggas some shine. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? Couple laughs in there. It wasn't overly funny, like how I expected it to be. But, you know, I could appreciate a nigga coming through to the city. What up, though? Nigga, the east side, niggas know what it is. Like, shout out Detroit, shout out Motown, shout out Kevin Hart, shout out my gang, Strictly Dope. Shout out y'all, for anybody that watched. Shout out all the comedians. And shit, that's a wrap. We out here.
Turn me up, cause a nigga feeling blue. Man, what the fuck is up? I'm bored as fuck, and ain't got shit to do. I'm stuck inside my mind, steady smoking, getting fried. I can't hide what I'm feeling, something spine chilling. But I just play it cool, blowing smoke, I'm feeling blue, man, let it ride.